me turn my email off.
Good morning. I'm Janie Parrish. I'm from the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce, and you're zooming into Zoom Into Business. And today we are visiting with Jenny Young, who owns and created She Did It Videography. So good morning, Miss Jenny.
Hi, Janie. I miss you.
Oh gosh, I miss you too. And Jet, your son. Hold your cup up, please.
Oh, okay.
And there's Jet. He's in kindergarten today, but there he is, having coffee with mom.
Yep.
Okay, so Jenny, tell us about She Did It Videography.
Okay, well, She Did It Videography started out filming events, and that's not happening right now. So She Did It Videography has pivoted away from events. Hopefully we get back to that this year. I've told my story so many times, but you guys know that I support small businesses and nonprofits in the area, Medina County, Summit County. I'll really go anywhere that you need me to go. So this year we pivoted a little bit, and I just want everybody not to be afraid and think that because we can't be together or that we can't make video happen. So we can still have event videos. You may have seen some of the ones that I've done over Zoom. We just did one with the Wadsworth Older Adult Foundation. So this year we got really creative. I actually started collaborating with someone who is a story writer, script writer for me. So if you go over to my website, you're gonna see things that don't at all look like humans. They look like characters and creatures and all kinds of fun stuff. So.
Very nice. Hey, so what's so unique about She Did It Videography?
I think the main thing is the collaboration that I try to do, not just with the community, not just with small businesses, but with other videographers, with people that fall in the sphere of what it takes to make a business visible, creative, marketed, all those things. I really do not look at anybody as a competitor. I really don't. I totally understand I'm not everyone's cup of tea. You may want something that's a little bit more pristine and might look like a big production that you would put on TV. So when someone comes to me and they want a video, but maybe I'm not right for them, and it happens all the time, I want to make sure that I have a bunch of friends in my pocket who I can pull out and say, hey, maybe I'm not right for you, or that's not the price point, or you don't like what I said, but call so-and-so, or call so-and-so. Or, you know, if I start seeing inconsistencies even in something like social media, I'll say, you know, I got this girl. Why don't you give her a call? So I think that's really what I try to do, is try to change that narrative from, you know, like enemies or fighting over clients into friendship. And at the end of the day, let's just give people good stuff, good content.
I love that. So Jenny, tell us, why do you love what you do?
So recently someone told me that when I have ideas, it's like a ping pong gets shot off in my head, right? And I'm like, oh, and I've told you, I tell everybody, here's a free idea, take it. I don't have any more capacity in my head anymore. So, you know, I just had, when I was working for somebody else, when I was working for the man, I had lots of ideas and they just kind of got swept under the rug, and totally understandable, right? It's your business. There's only so much you can do. But in this instance, it's my business. So if I have an idea, or if I want to donate a video or offer someone something, or, you know, provide screen grabs from my video because the shots are just so cool and I'm not going to charge you for it, just take it. You just need to have it. What am I going to do with it? The ability to just do that and not have to ask for permission and to give back, because it comes back to you, and that keeps happening to me. And that's honestly, from the bottom of my heart, is what happened to She Did It. Is I just, you know, gave to the community and didn't really put a limit or a price tag on anything. I'm still able to live and have a house over my head. But I don't have that guilt of, you couldn't afford that, so I had to turn you away, or I'm charging you for those photos just because I have to. And I get it, and that's some people's business model, but it just makes my heart happy to be able to say, hey, I sit on the board of the Wadsworth Older Adult Foundation. It's been a while since we've done a video. I'm bored, or I have the day. Let's do one. So.
That is awesome. So how can people find you, Jenny?
So you can find me obviously all over social media, hopefully. But I like to explain to everybody that if you want to know a little bit more about the She Did It journey, I call my Instagram my journal. You can really figure out how I'm feeling that day, if I'm tired or I need a lot of coffee, or if Jet's doing something cute. And I tend to keep all my informational small business stories and the needs of the community on my Facebook page. And then you can also find me on Vimeo, or I have, my website, shediditvideo.com, where I host the most current video projects going on. So if you want to see the scope or you have a specific need or video that you want to see, ask me, and I keep it on Vimeo. I keep everything I do there.
That is just awesome. Just awesome. But before we sign off, I want you to tell us, how did you come up with that name, She Did It Videography?
So I was training for the Akron Marathon many moons ago when my body let me do that. I was about 9 miles away from my house somewhere in Wadsworth. I still don't even know what road. I was lost. And I was kind of agitated. I had just, been released from my job, and I was having trouble getting people to understand the scope of everything I did at my last job. I wore all the hats. It's really rare for a videographer to be the producer and the interviewer and all of that. So in that frustration, I was on a run. We're getting down to the wire, getting ready to run those crazy miles at the marathon. And it just popped into my head that, maybe I could do this on my own. And the frustration I came up with, well, if they see my videos, they're going to have to say that she did it. And then I just was like, oh, yeah, who did it? She did. I stopped in my tracks, called my husband, said, I don't know where I'm at. So when we're done, you'll have to help me get home. But I came up with a name and we're going to start a business. And he goes, okay, sure, no problem. And then I was like, well, how do I get home? I'm over by these train tracks. And
Oh, Jenny, you are a breath of fresh air every time I see you. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And you've done so many videos for the Wadsworth Chamber, and everyone is stellar. So thank you. Yeah.
You're very welcome. And I just want to say special thank you to you. You are one of the stories I tell everyone when they ask me, how did you get started? How did She Did It become so popular in such a short amount of time? And the very first person I always say, and my example is Janie. I walked in a room and she greeted me. She didn't even know me. She just introduced me to everybody like we were best friends, and everyone trusts you so much that they then looked at me and they trusted me. So you are
Thank you, Jenny.
You. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, you just have a great day and keep up that creativity.
You too, girlfriend. We'll talk soon.
Okay, thank you.